These are exciting times. We have so many beautiful products, collections, eyeshadow palettes coming out. I have bought so much makeup already this week, and there's more. There's more that I want to buy. There's more that I want to buy the day that I'm filming this. I mean, so much is happening. Let's quickly get into it. Okay, so this buy or skip series I do weekly here on my channel. I do it every Saturday. I love to just share my thoughts about the new makeup releases, if I'm gonna pick it up. And I always love to hear from you what you want to see, because that does really play into my decisions if I'm gonna review something or not. Sometimes you do change my mind, so don't think that commenting will not help anything. If you want to see me review something, just let me know. And this week I am really excited. Okay, let's start out with something that I'm not super excited about. Let's just get this out of the way. This is the new Lunar New Year collection by MAC Cosmetics. I believe they always do a Lunar New Year collection. The coming year is the year of the snake, and we have snake motifs in this collection. Looks like a green lipstick and kind of like a pinky lipstick. Pretty interesting. We have a face palette with, I believe, 4 shades or 3 shades of bronzer with a highlighter. What does it say? It's a liquid light highlighter and contouring shades in the palette. How is it liquid-like? Does it look liquid? Is it liquid in the pan? I don't think so. Is it gonna be like a baked gelée or something like that? I don't really like contouring palettes usually, because usually there are some shades that are too warm or too deep that I don't really like to use. So I usually skip them, and this one I'm gonna skip as well. We also have some liquid eyeshadows, not gonna buy those. Not interested in those lipsticks. I feel like I've seen more exciting Lunar New Year collections in the past, maybe also from them. This one seems a little generic. Like, the theme is subtle. You could have done something really cool with a snake. Totally forgot to turn my light on. Something was missing. Okay, let's continue with the Fearless Holiday eyeshadow palette that has been revealed. Is it already released? It's releasing the day that I'm filming this. It is releasing on Black Friday, and this is a holiday palette by Dede's Signature. I think this is a pretty interesting brand. They are doing some pretty interesting things, and I feel like this color story, it looks really fun. There's some really fun shades. It's kind of fall-esque. It's kind of Christmas vibes. I think that's what they were going for. It was like a combination of like fall and festive. There are some really beautiful shades in here. I love the selection, but there are also a lot of shades in here that I wouldn't use, and I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not gonna be picking this up, but I did watch some videos on it because this is looking really beautiful, but this is something I can appreciate from afar. Then we have some new metallic duochrome eyeliners by Revolution. We have a purple, a blue, a green, and a gold. And I think these are probably gonna be a little bit more on the subtle side for kind of like duochrome, multi-chrome eyeliners. I don't know what the price is. It doesn't say the price here, but I have a feeling that these are gonna be not as shifty. So even though I would love for this to work, I don't think it's really gonna, so I'm gonna skip on these. Like, I don't have faith, but I could be convinced if I see some good reviews. Then the collection that we talked about, or the eyeshadow palette that we talked about last week, I did, after filming the video, see that this palette had already been shown in a video by Margareta Grass, and I did put that in the video, but I hadn't seen the palette as I was talking. So this is the new GlossGods Molten Metals collection. We have an eyeshadow palette with 5 mattes, 5 shimmers. The shimmers look really shiny, like incredibly shiny, and I know from palettes that GlossGods has done before, they know how to make a shimmer that actually looks like molten metal. So I'm very excited about this. We also have 2 lip oils in a kind of like muted, like soft cool tone nude and a muted pink, and we have some loose diamond powders, shimmers that I think you can use kind of like as eyeshadow toppers with a glitter glue. So this one was actually on sale as well with the Black Friday sale from GlossGods, and I picked up this full collection because the deal was amazing, and I did think that this whole collection looked really good. The eyeshadow palette looks right up my alley, beautiful colors, kind of like different like metals combined, so it makes sense. Lip oils by GlossGods, I want to try it, and loose pigments, like loose shimmers, is usually not something that I gravitate towards, but I would be interested to try it. Let me see, for what price did I buy this? Did I buy this for $52? Probably. Like, the bundle price was really good, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm probably gonna do a dedicated review. It was sent out today on Friday that I'm filming this, so I'm guessing this could arrive to me like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Once I get it, I'll try and film with it right away, so keep an eye out for that. And then we've seen some sneak peeks of this Cosmic Brushes collection, and now it's been revealed. Videos are already up. I've seen some videos. So this is the This Is Season collection by Cosmic Beauty. We have in this collection a very fun and bright eyeshadow palette with bright greens, also some nude shades, and then some pinks and some purples. We have 2 lipsticks in this collection, a kind of like warm nude and a bright red, and then we have 2 blushes. One is kind of like a soft red and one is a warm nude. Once again, the entire collection I believe is sold for like a pretty good price. Here it says the entire collection is £45, and you can get that palette alone for £28. I have been debating what to do. I think this palette looks really fun. It looks really beautiful. The row of purples, the row of pinks. I can see myself doing a lot of looks with this. It's a little outside of my comfort zone where it comes to the greens and kind of like warm neutrals, but I don't feel like it's too far outside of my comfort zone. And I don't know, it's just really attracting me. It kind of feels a little vintage, a little like 90s Christmas maybe, and I think that's really fun. I've been debating if I want to pick up the full collection. I've been going kind of like back and forth on that. In the end, I think I'm gonna buy the palette and one of the blushes. I'm gonna buy kind of like that soft red pinky looking blush. I can be so easily convinced to get more products into my life and just add more products if it is just so cheap to buy a full bundle. You know this, I've told you. But I feel like I have to be a little bit more careful with the amount of stuff that I acquire, because it's really overwhelming. I don't really have the time to spend on all of these products, and it takes me a long time to actually get back to you on these products, review them, and it's just something that I want to change. So even though buying the palette and one blush would be the same price as the whole bundle, I think I'm just gonna go for the things that I really want, and then do a video with the things that I would love to have. It's also not that I have someone who would want to have these super warm like blush and lipsticks. Otherwise, I would have just bought that and given that away to a friend, but that's not the case, so I want to be a little bit more mindful. Sometimes it also counts for something that you don't acquire lots and lots of stuff that you don't need. I have been really into the reviewing and showing you everything mindset this past year, but I feel like it has really caught up to me, especially this month, and it's gonna still be doing that. It's still gonna be stressing me out in December when I have to do all my roundups and rankings. So I'm gonna buy that palette for sure. It looks amazing. It looks really beautiful. I can really see myself using a lot of those shades, and then just the blush. Okay, next. This release I think is one of the most exciting ones of the year. I cannot wait to buy this. I cannot wait to try this. Angelica Nyqvist had already been hinting that she was gonna release a palette, and Monday she actually revealed Singe Beauty is releasing the Galactic Visitor eyeshadow palette. And I have to say I was a little nervous because Angelica Nyqvist, I love her so much. I've been watching her videos for such a long time, and she's such an inspiration. And she really loves warm tones. So I was kind of like, is it gonna be too warm? Is it gonna be too orangey? Is this gonna be my type of color story? And I feel like she made such a fun yet wearable combination of warm tones and cool tones that I can really see myself wear. And just as she does, I really love combining warm tones and cool tones, and I feel like this is kind of where our makeup styles meet. It's kind of like in this palette and in this type of color story, if you know what I mean. Like, we are not the same at all, but still she can make something that is so appealing to me. I just love this kind of like cooler tone neutrals, but then we have some kind of like reddish tone neutrals, kind of like the peachy pink shade. The soft blues and the mints look really nice. I see so many options in here, so many different looks. By the way, also love the packaging. I think the packaging is looking really fun and kind of like playful, but not too childish. And I feel like it's kind of cool and a little mysterious, and I love that vibe. I did see some comments saying it's giving Club Nebula, but 2024 version, and that is basically the first thing that my mind went to when I saw her reveal video, because it has the dark tones, it has the shimmery toppers, it really has a gradient. These are definitely not the same shades as we have in the Club Nebula, but boy, do I want this palette. It's looking so good, it's looking so sleek, and I just really want to see what the Singe Beauty eyeshadow formula is gonna be like. So I'm definitely gonna be picking this up. I am gonna see how quick this can get to me. I'm gonna get it just from the Singe Beauty website. I don't know when it will get to my lid. I don't want to wait for that this time around. I did wait for that with the blushes. This palette is gonna retail for $45. As you're watching this, it's already live, but it's on a pre-order. But it will probably ship out pretty quickly in 1 or 2 weeks, and it has 10 pigmented mattes, 3 sparkly metallics, 2 duochrome iridescent toppers, and 1 holographic duochrome shadow. So no multi-chromes, but some special shades. I don't mind there not being any multi-chromes. I'm just really excited to try this out, and I'm just really excited that I see a lot of also cool tone looks that I can do with this. And actually, I was looking back at my favorites of last year, and I was kind of thinking if I want to do a looking back at my 2023 favorites video this year. And I actually saw that the Little Ghost palette was my favorite palette last year. Like, after a year, you kind of forget sometimes like what happened a year ago and what palette did you get when. But that one was my favorite. But the main reason for that were the tones of the blues in there. And I feel like these blues are not the same, but they are giving me that vibe. So I can really see myself enjoying this. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be picking this up. Like, these swatches are also looking really nice. I really like that kind of peachy shade. The only shade that I don't know if I'm gonna use a lot is a kind of like murky yellow, but and the black. I don't even see a black in a palette. It is nothing to me. It doesn't exist to me. I don't wear black eyeshadow. I don't hate it on others. I just hate it on myself. So the black I'm not gonna use. The yellow probably also not, but the rest very excited about. Then we have the reveal of the Urban Neutrals palette by Arttitude Cosmetics. So we had the vintage neutrals last week. Now we also have the urban neutrals, and these are kind of like soft, cool tones that are quite colorful leaning. We have some purple, we have some pink, we have some blue. This is looking like a pretty cute eyeshadow palette, and this is looking like something that I would enjoy, but at this moment I am not trying to add brands to review to my repertoire, so gonna skip on that. Then this one I was definitely considering picking up. This is the Willie Wonka collab with Glamlite. So we have a purple and kind of like cool toned-ish neutral eyeshadow palette with some lip kits, we have a body butter, we have some highlighters, and as I told you last week, Willie Wonka, or actually Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, was one of the movies I watched growing up, but like the early 2000s version. I actually never watched the like older version from like the 80s. I'm not exactly sure when that movie came out. I like the look of this. I think this is looking really cute. If I had it, I'd probably enjoy it. It's one of the collabs that actually means something to me, but I am gonna skip it because I am overwhelmed. There are so many eyeshadow palettes I still have to try, and I wanna add as many eyeshadow palettes as I can to my yearly ranking. My yearly ranking of eyeshadow palettes is gonna be pretty crazy. Like last year, I think I ranked like 30. This year, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 70, 80. I wouldn't be surprised. So that is quite a jump. That's quite a lot that I have to review and make up my mind about. So I'm not gonna buy this one. I think if there was a little bit more contrast in this palette, and if the gold wasn't there, chances would have been higher. Now it isn't looking perfect to me. Then we have this new My Little Teddy collection by Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and this is actually looking pretty cute. I have tried the Give Me Glow Cosmetics formula in the past. I don't know if it's still the same, but it's a little bit of an interesting formula. In the end, I didn't really know if I loved it. Like, it's really pigmented, but also kind of like thick in the shimmers. I don't know if that's still the case, but this collection is huge. It's all kind of like soft teddy brown shades. It's looking quite nice. We have an eyeshadow palette, we have lip oils, lip kits. I'm not gonna be picking this up. Yes, very cute. Incredibly cute. But there's so much launching right now, and I already have the Lunar Beauty Day and Night collection coming in. I ordered that on their Black Friday sale. I have the GlossGods collection coming in. I'm buying the Cosmic Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm also buying the Singe Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I still have so many to review, so not doing this. Then this one I'm actually pretty excited about. This is the new Buttermelt Glaze Soft Glow Skin Tint SPF 30 by NYX Cosmetics. So this is gonna be a skin tint with a sunscreen SPF in it, and it's gonna have a soft glow. If I see this, I might pick it up. It kind of depends. With NYX, it's either coming to the Netherlands super quickly. Like, the holiday collection was here in August. I've had my video up on that for months. Like 4 months, 5 months. Like, that was here so quick. But then some things, the Buttermelt blushes take a while. So I don't know when I'll see this, but if I see this before I see any reviews, I'll probably just pick it up and try it. If I've seen a lot of reviews saying this is not for dry skin or anything like that, I'll probably just leave it where it is. Then this we could have expected. We could have seen coming. These are the new Fresh Kiss Glossy Balm by Colourpop. So these are the skincare infused lip treatments in a squeezy tube. Like, every and any brand has these now. And of course, Colourpop is making their own version. We have 8 different shades that are all based on food, of course. It has to be like gourmand, latte, caramel latte, strawberry milk. These are looking pretty cute, but I'm kind of not interested. I'm kind of over it. I'm fine, I don't need this. Then Maybelline is coming out with so many products. We have the Lifter Sticks Multi-Use Face Stick. Lift every angle effortlessly in a creamy swipe that covers contours and highlights in 18 shades. So it seems that they have different types of products in these lifter sticks. Or it's just like, depending on the depth of the color, you can use it for different things. If I see this, I could be interested to pick that up. Then we also have the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Color Correcting Concealer. I've actually never tried this concealer. I don't know if I will. If I wear concealer, it's basically just the tiniest bit. I'm not a huge concealer wearer, but maybe I could be convinced for the pink one. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Then we have the Super Fluff Brow Mousse for soft, full brows all day wear. Stiff, resistant, flake resistant, airy, volumizing mousse. Soft, full look in 6 natural shades. I do like Maybelline brow products, but I don't know how to feel about this description. Soft, full look. I'm guessing this isn't gonna have the hold that I want. I want really crunchy, stiff, glued down brows. That is what I want. I don't mind it at all. I don't feel it throughout the day. Like, just let them stick up and I'll be happy. I don't want them to move around. Then we have the Tattoo Studio Sharpenable Gel Pencil Longwear Eyeliner in Aurora Flip and Stardust Chrome. So those are, once again, drugstore, like, shifty eyeliners that are flipping from one shade to another. I'm guessing these are duochrome. I'm not gonna pick that up, I think. I also just got the Lidl Cosmetics Spellcraft Collection Multi-Chrome Eyeliners. I think that's enough for me. Those are also really nice and creamy, so I'm kind of like, why would I buy another one? And then we also have the Superstay Lumimatte Foundation. It delivers a buildable coverage and up to 30-hour wear. It's light as air formula infused with amino acids. It gives a luminous matte finish. I would actually be interested to try that if that comes to the Netherlands, but I'm waiting patiently. Like, sometimes things arrive here so quickly. I mean, the Teddy Tints by Maybelline. Once again, I could get my video up on that so quickly, but then there are some things that just don't get here. I don't know, I can't make any sense of it. I cannot plan anything. I don't know if I will review it because I don't know if it will get here. Then from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, we are finally seeing what they've been sneak peeking for quite a few months. We have these new mini eyeshadow palettes, 4 different mini eyeshadow palettes with 6 pens. We have kind of like this berry purple, a warm neutral, a blue, and a green. These look really nice, and I have been thinking what I want to do. But I feel that these types of collections, it doesn't make much sense to only buy 1 or 2 as a content creator, and also when you're paying for the shipping, doesn't make much sense to buy 1 or 2. But I kind of only like, for myself, like all of them look really nice, but for myself I kind of only like the berry purple one. I might see when it comes on Molten, but I kind of feel like it doesn't make a lot of sense for me as a content creator, and as a person I feel like I have so much makeup, I don't need this. So in the end I kind of think it's a no. I feel like if this had been a full palette I probably would have bought it, but because it's these 6 pens and I kind of feel like I have to pick and choose because all of them together, it's too much for sure. I kind of feel like I'm gonna skip on it, even though I really like this, but not in my situation. Then Bella Beaute Bar is collaborating with SassyFairie. This is a Realm of Fairies eyeshadow palette, and it has very muted purpley, grayish, bluish shades. This is looking very cool. Like very cool tone and very cool, really beautiful, but I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. I feel like for me, it's missing maybe a little bit of freshness, but I think that could also be the photos. But I'm holding off a little bit still with trying Bella Beaute Bar. I'm really waiting for the perfect color story, and then I'll probably try them. I've heard so many good things about them, so many people rave about them, so I definitely want to try them, but I don't feel like this is gonna be the one. Like, it's not 100% my thing. And then the weekly Essence limited edition has been announced. We have gone from monthly to weekly limited editions by Essence. In the past 2 weeks, I have done videos on 3 different trend editions by Essence. So when they came out with this reel and they said, revealing new product December 2024, I gotta say, I was kind of shocked. I was really like, what are we gonna see now? I cannot imagine what else they have in store for us because they have been launching so much. I have been a little bit confused, but I do think that this is, for me, one of the cutest ones that we've seen. So, confused, yes, but mad? I don't think so. So let's see. We have, first up, the Love It, a Choco'Lot lip oil. I think this is looking pretty cute. I don't mind kind of like chocolate inspired makeup. If it's done well, if it's done cute, probably it's gonna smell a lot like chocolate. So I don't know if they're gonna do... I got cut off somewhere by my camera, but I was saying that this lip oil is looking really cute. Then we have some colored makeup actually in this collection, which I am really excited about. I think that the colored makeup that Essence actually does most of the time is really nice, but a lot of the time they just throw a lot of pH reacting the products and accessories our way. So I'm really happy to see this. We have a Love It, a Choco'Lot blush mousse, and this is kind of like a warm medium pink coral shade, it seems. I think it's gonna be a cream blush, a little bit of a moussey cream blush. I definitely want to pick that up. That is looking pretty good, and I do have faith in this collection. I hope it's gonna be good. I hope it's actually gonna be good. By the way, today I'm wearing the Essence You Make My Day highlighter again. Like, that is really pretty. I think they've done this really well, so I kind of want to see more from them. I know they can do it. I know they can do good makeup, so I'm kind of interested. So I'm definitely interested to see what this is about. Then we also have the Love It, a Choco'Lot highlighter glaze. I don't love the way this looks. I don't really know what to think of this. Like, what is glaze? What does it mean? Can you kind of like mix it together. Like, what even is this formula? And I'm just saying what I'm seeing here in the reel that Essence posted. I haven't seen the official PR email just yet. For some reason they reveal things on their Instagram nowadays, and then it takes a while for the information to get to me, to the press. Can I be considered the press? I guess I can. Then we have the Love of the Choco'Lot eyeshadow stick. So this is kind of like a purpley brownie eyeshadow stick. I don't really know what to think of this, but at least we have some sort of eyeshadow product by Essence that doesn't happen a lot. I'm just gonna try it out. I have a feeling it's more gonna be like a smudgy eyeliner type of situation, but it could be cute. We also have the Love of the Choco'Lot Lash Without Limits Brown Mascara. This mascara already exists in this color. They just repackaged it, made it look a little bit more cute. I'm probably not gonna pick this up because I just bought a fresh one. I'm still using that one. I don't need another one, but the packaging is cute. If you haven't tried this mascara and you want to try a brown mascara, that is the one I basically use every day. I really love the color of it. It gives a lot of length, it gives a lot of volume. It can just crumble a little bit at the end of the day, but honestly, this is my favorite mascara right now. I've tried going back to the Maybelline one, the Sky High, that used to be my favorite, but I went back to the Essence, so that tells you something. And then we also have the Love of the Choco'Lot lip gloss. This is a swirl lip gloss with lighter brown, warmer brown, and cool tone dark brown in the shades. It's looking pretty cute. I do love a swirl lip gloss. It is one of my makeup weaknesses. I just think it looks really cute. Like, this is looking nice. Like, we have no pH reacting products in this collection. We have a lot of colored makeup. I don't feel like we have any like throwaway products here except for these bracelets. Love of the Choco'Lot Lash Without Limits Bracelet Trio. Was that supposed to be called the Lash Without Limits bracelet Trio? A little bit of a strange name. I'm definitely not going to be buying those bracelets. I don't like the look of them. These are not my style. All in all, this looks kind of good. It looks kind of good. I want to try it. I want to see what's good. We have some color products. I think some of these are very promising, could be really cute. Once I see it, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna do a video on everything except the bracelets. I would love to hear if you like this better than the other collections that we've been seeing, just as I do, or do you still feel like we are seeing way too many Essence collections? I'm kind of shocked at how many we're seeing. Like, it used to be one a month, but it's kind of like tradition for them to have kind of like a food cozy inspired collection around this time. Last year they had the chili vanilla collection, now they have a chocolate collection. So this is something they usually do. I still kind of feel like the You Make My Day collection had some sort of delay and they had to just throw it in there with the fall collections, but it wasn't their plan at first. I feel like it was supposed to be like a summer, like a June collection, June, July, and it got pushed back. That's how I feel, but that could also not be the case. Maybe this was what they were planning all along. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. No, it seems like that was everything. So, as I said, I'm pretty excited about the times we're living in. I'm pretty excited about the launches that are coming out. At the same time, I'm very overwhelmed. I'm feeling a little stressed. Like, the end of the year is coming closer and closer, and it feels like it is too quick. All of a sudden, I have to think about my favorites, about my rankings. It's a lot, but I think it's gonna be okay in the end. I just have to focus my energy. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you think about these new releases, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.